This is some BS. 4:35 in the morning. That sun is already up. Ew, it's gross. Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep for another 2 hours. It's not gonna happen, but whatever. Good morning, everybody. Stayed over at the Comfort Inn over there. Got my gas filled up. Went into Walmart. I had to wait about 10 minutes for them to do a price check because it's apparently difficult to get a price check on water. And now we're heading to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And 100 miles from here, almost exactly, I will be halfway done. So, alright, updates in a bit. Update time. I've reached Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. As you can see right over there. Welcome to Alberta. We're in Alberta. Alberta, Canada. We're on our way to Vermilion. Supposedly from the Environmental Canada people, there is a boat disinfecting place, I guess, right outside. So we got to go there and see if they can disinfect my canoe. And then onward to Edmonton. Get myself a adult beverage, if I may, and lunch, and then on to Fox Creek, Alberta for the night. Haven't really seen anything much today. Seen a bunch of redheads in one of the pools, and I think there was a canvasback in there because its head was different than all the redheads. Bunch of mallards and bunch of pintails. So we will keep a lookout. Seen a few more moose crossing signs, so I'm kind of hoping to see a moose sometime soon here. But yeah, little town here. Lloydminster looks definitely like it's built up a bit. Bunch of stores going in. Looks like there's some construction going on. Nice little area. So we got some good news. The Environmental Canada people were there. I showed up. They weren't even open, but showed up. They went over my canoe. I had to do some digging in the bed of my truck to get my engine out. They wanted to see the engine. We got a clean bill of health and a new fishing lure. So that's done. I guess I got to do it when I get to BC as well. That's British Columbia for you non-traveling people, non-knowing people. And they said they don't think there's one going into the Yukon, so we'll see. But if there's one, we'll stop and have them take a look at everything. Now we're heading on to Edmonton, Alberta. We're going to stop in, hopefully, at a brewery. Unfortunately, looking last night, a bunch of breweries in Edmonton are closed on Tuesdays, Mondays and Tuesdays, so, or they don't open till like 4 or 5, and I'm going to be long gone by then. But I think we got one that I can get in on. Go there and get myself a little beverage and some lunch, and moving on to Fox Creek after that. So driving along, there's Elk Island National Park right along the road there. So I stopped, and we're gonna do a little drive, see what we see. So we stopped at the visitor center there at the what is it, Elk Island? Where am I at here? Elk Island National Park here outside Edmonton. And Yeah, I've already seen some bison, but that was from the highway. So I got to paid my park pass to come in. Woo. See what I can see. I guess there's bison and there's elk and there's moose and wolves and stuff all over in here. So we're gonna drive around and hopefully we can see my first wild animal, I guess, other than a pronghorn. So we'll, oh, there's a bison. There's a bison. Stay in your vehicle. Roger that. Bison will, the fluffy cows will kill you. So, oh. So I'm going to turn you off and turn you back on when we get to some bison so I can take some pictures and whatnot. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right over there. Big old bison. Unfortunately, just like all national parks, these animals are pretty much habituated to people, so it's not truly a wild animal, but it is, but it isn't. Whee! Sort of chilling. So we stopped at one of the trailheads here in Elk River National Park. I haven't really seen anything other than that bison. A few ducks. So we're just gonna walk over here. There's a duck right there. See if I can see it through the scoop. Ah, it's not a duck. That is a little goose. Whole bunch of insects around. But yeah, neat little park. So when I was looking at that other bison, which is right across the road still, there were a couple bison up in this field over here. But there were a bunch of people in this parking lot, so I didn't stop. But on my way back, I don't see them. I don't see them. Could have went over on the other side of this hill here. Could have went back over there. Could have crossed the road. I don't know. But not a bad little park. Got a few hiking spots and a bunch of lakes and stuff. You can kayak, canoe, fish, whatever, I guess. So alright, there she is, Elk Island National Park. Not a bad little park, but as you can see, there's fence along it. I don't know if you can see, it's right over there. That's Edmonton. It's what is it, 20 kilometers away, and you can see it. That's how flat this place is. Alright, so we're not going into Edmonton to get a beer. At my exit, some idiot, well, two idiots, drove across the median to get over into the turn lane, so I couldn't turn. So I'm past where I needed to turn, and I don't want to go downtown with the canoe strapped on top of my vehicle, so we're just moving on. We're moving on. So I stopped off at a Molson, the Canadian Molson, or the Canadian Brew House or something like that, of that nature, in Spruce, Oh geez, I don't even know what the town I'm in. Spruce something. And stopped at the Canadian Brew House outside Edmonton. Pretty good. I had poutine, but Donair poutine. Very, very good. I actually got a second one. And my bartender, I forgot his name. Very good bartender. But yeah, so we're on our way, another 2 hours roughly, and we'll be in Fox Creek, Alberta. And yeah, 2 hours, we'll get to our hotel and do some more uploading of places on today's travel. Granted, not much has happened. I did see bison. I'm still up in the air about calling them wild bison, since the national park, the Elk River National Park there, I mean, the whole thing is fenced. So how can you call them truly wild when they're fenced in? No, I gotta think more about that. But we're over halfway on my trip now. We did that back in Lloydminster, I think it was. It was about halfway. So another 5 days and we will be in my final destination. And we'll definitely get in a little bit of fishing before then. So stay tuned. So I'm about 40 minutes out from the hotel for the night. As you can see, it's changed from prairie of nothingness to actually some trees and some rolling hills back there. There's back behind me kind of ridges in the landscape, but yeah, seeing a lot more moose crossing signs and no more deer crossing signs. So that's hopeful. See a moose. So hopefully, as you can see off in the distance there, we got some ridges, some hills at least. Beats the monotony of flatness that was Saskatchewan and most of Manitoba, or Alberta, not Manitoba, Alberta. So we're getting to the Rockies here. We're getting there, a little at a time. End the night. This is my end of the day. This is my hotel room for the night. Devonian Hotel in Fox Creek, Alberta. Rough town. Nothing but oil workers and welders and all that sort of stuff. Not exactly a lot to do up here, so get some sleep here tonight and boogie on over to Pink Mountain, British Columbia.